This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Well. Is that the sky? The grass. You're a very annoying clock. Oh my gosh, it's the time. Man, these controls are a little touchy.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Hello?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Jeremy, Sarah, Michael, that other person that I can never remember their name for.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Too bad. I want this door. Let me in. Let me in.
Please, are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Where are you coming from?
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause.
How so?
50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Alright then.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Where's 417? 437? Is it this way? What's in this? Can I get in there? I want to get in there. That's... I found it. Let me in.
Ooh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
437. That was back here, I believe. Ah, here.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Found it. The sky.
Now, back to door number 437.
Yes, voice. Person. Thing. Whatever you are. 437?
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Where's that? Is that this? Ah.
All right. right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
We are? Are you sure? 417, 417, 417. Ah!
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
How do I do that? Oh! Oh!
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Where's that? Right here.
We've almost got it.
We do?
Copy machine, do that one again.
Copy machine. Ah!
Finish it off, Stanley. 5 clicks on door 430. Yes! We did it!
Oh!
Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today.
Why,
Just
thank
think,
you.
Only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
What was I thinking? Now, where are we going? I've been clicking doors for the past 5 minutes. But what am I actually supposed to be doing? What time is it? 10. Why is it 10? Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. Ah! Sir, you left your computer on. It's wasting money. Sir. Dang it. No. No. Tips
Yet
for...
there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Where's the office? Oh, what's that? Oh?
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Why is it making clicking noises? I'm tapping a broom.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Feel like there's a reason to be in here. It's a broom closet.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
What's that?
Are you really still in the broom closet?
No!
Standing around doing nothing? Why?
Because it's
Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
no reason. Here's tape. I like tape.
You
Oh.
realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
Story?
I would have thought to mention it.
Boxes.
Maybe
Wires.
to you, this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
Ending. I can interact with the door.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
Hey!
He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
Hey!
With drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Hey! Family show. Watch your mouth,
Well,
voice.
I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
Wait, what?
You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby, the person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's
And you don't have them?
long-term sustainability of your species.
Why, thank you.
Remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Is that it? I have a feeling I'm just gonna sit here. Okay, fine, there's nothing.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
I'm sure.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
But I want to go down. Okay. That's locked. Is this the office? Well, that's a nice bathroom. I've got a feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. So that's a lovely purse. That like song lyrics or something? Poetry? Well, that's definitely the office. But doors! Oh, they're locked.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Hello?
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
What is it?
845. But
2,
of course,
8.
Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
What is this? He didn't like these noises. Oh! Oh. It's loading.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
I don't know.
This question would not go unanswered for long.
No, 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 no. No! Dang it!
Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me.
I didn't mean to.
Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
I honestly didn't mean to. I'm sorry. Alright. Wait. So I can't go back down. Wait, what am I supposed to do then?
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office.
Oh.
Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. what a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again.
Yes.
This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated.
Yes.
That keen eye for storytelling that you have. An
Thank you.
incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow. I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
Good. Glad we agree. Can I go back down? I can.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
You don't have to be so sarcastic. Back up. Going back up.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor?
No.
It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there.
I don't know.
Boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
I know. Loading again. I love this. This is amazing. Oh.
Oh my god. It's the boss's office.
Who knew?
This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a timeout here for a minute while I process this.
What the? Oh,
Okay, I'm
ow.
ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No, wait. No, I need more time to process.
Oh, they changed the song. Jamming. Come on, jam.
All right.
Are you
I
done?
have fully come to terms with it.
Good.
I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality.
Good.
As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
Master. Yes. I am the master. All right. Going back down.
Of course. Going back down in the elevator. How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
Yay. Wait, did you call me stale and repetitive? Dang it. This is great content.
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley.
Huh?
You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator.
You're right.
The suspense,
Nothing.
The agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill.
It is.
Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting.
So fleeting.
Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow?
Nice and slow.
There we go. Isn't this so much more exciting? You know, Stanley, it
Oh,
seems
dear.
like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started.
Yes.
But where's the tension? Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters? Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises? To have to think and to anticipate and then to marvel at the eventual reveal.
Yep.
This is storytelling, Stanley.
At its
You
finest.
And I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years. And it's really all because of you.
Thank you.
You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive. That's why people like you so much, Stanley, because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know? People look up to you.
Thank you.
Which is why, oh, I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you.
What is
so
that?
You can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They really look up to you, Stanley.
Really?
I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This
Really?
is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better.
Whoa.
Oh, good, we're here.
What have I been doing? This, I was told that this had like multiple endings. Did I accidentally wander into something?
Okay, the room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
All eyes on Stanley. Me. World's healthiest human being. How we did it, the pyramids. The guy who went to Mars. Is that Captain Kirk? No, that's not Captain Kirk. No. Okay. World peace, baby. Yeah. Stanley, tonight, live on stage.
Yes, here it is, just through this door.
World's first sentient machine. Huh.
All right.
Welcome,
are you
Stanley.
ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry. You'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you, Stanley. Okay, it looks like they're ready for you. Go get them.
What were we doing, voice? What is your name, by the way? Can I call you Charles? The Lord? Well, I suppose I go up these stairs. The guide who came up with pizza. The dude. Why did I say guide? Oh my gosh. I'm illiterate. Ooh! Oh! Oh! Wow. That was a fever dream and a half, wasn't it? I'm back at the office.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
It's a leaf. Wait, is the picture? The sky! The grass! A fence! Oh, you have a sky too. Look at that. Wait, this isn't even a room. Whose office is this? I don't know. Ah.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alrighty then. Door on the left. Still shut behind me. Great. You still left your computer on, sir. Sky. Anyway. Sky! Ah.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
We're not doing that again.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yes, I did. I'm honestly just curious. Whoop. Wait, it's open now. Not the panda. No. Oh. Gone down. It's whispering my name. Feeling a little tango in me. Wait, we didn't even move. You're just saying to me the whole time. Ugh. Not going in that room again. I don't need a narrator singing to me. Sorry, Charles. Wasn't that what I was gonna call you, Charles? Alright, Charles, what's next?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley
I forgot the number.
stunned to discover not an
2
indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley
4
wondered
5
aloud
8.
to nobody.
No.
He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's
Yes.
desk. What could its purpose be?
I don't know.
In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret pin number.
What is this?
2845.
2845.
But of
That's
course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
nope.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad,
Oh.
Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Back in here. Okay, we're just gonna go down, not back up. Here we go. Gee. That yellow.
Stanley walked straight ahead
Oh.
through the large door that read
Oh.
Mind Control Facility.
I'm gonna go with the facility. Lights.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Oh.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Can watch a lot of Markiplier on this. Oh, button. Cameras.
Now the monitors jumped
Oh.
to life, their true nature revealed. Each
104
bore
was
the number of
fired.
an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers.
Oh.
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom and
427, 427, 427. 427. It's my office. Why are they watching us? What is
this
that?
mind control facility. It was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions
Oh.
had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Maybe?
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
Never.
It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
Oh.
For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Oh, so 5. I like the noises. Mind control idle, awaiting input. I'm used to horror games, so.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Off. Oh. She's black. Huh?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Uh-huh.
Was it over?
Is it?
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command.
I did it.
Freedom was mere moments away.
Freedom.
And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange
The
building
sky.
hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness.
It's the
Perhaps
sky.
his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel.
It's
Whatever
so
life
pretty.
he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Goodbye.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
I'm happy.